Hello everybody, welcome back. It is I, Unseen Strike, and you're watching Dawn War Stronghold. Today, I have a 2v2 match coming up. Here we go, coming in hot. Here we go, it's loading, we're thinking about it. Alright, we have a 2v2 game mode. Panria Lowlands. Mad, no plan. Oh god, is that a Necron's? God dang it! Scouty with the Sisters of Battle, and Lies with random. So two random players, always an interesting choice in this game. I do think the game is unbalanced, but I think that's a good thing. Personally, I think it's a good thing. I think balance is not how RTS games like this should work. There's so many factions, there should be differences, and lots of different complementing strengths and weaknesses. You know, and it creates a little bit of creativity, a little tension in some matchups. You know, then you get to really see the skill, weaker versus stronger. So here we go. The anti-spoiler screen shows nothing, so we're good. Alright, we have Imperial Guard and Necron. I feel like Necron always get this. So Mad is our Necron player. We have Imperial Guard. I like the forward infantry command. Versus, let me get over there, remove the Fog of War. We have the Sisters of Battle in the top right position. And we have Tau in the bottom right position. Scouty and... Are they both Scouty? No, Lies and Scouty. You can see your Scouty's already saying, hey, I want to check for turrets with Imperial Guard. That's always a scary thought, so you want to make sure you are scouting for that and making sure there's no trickery going on. Necron player opening double gens. Are there gens in the Imperial Guard base? No, there's not. We only see one worker from the Imperial Guard player. The second one's coming out. Triple gens. And again, as we've seen time and time again with dirty Necron players, the amount of generators they're getting is going to set the pace for this game. So 3 gens is a conservative build. Usually we'll see one more. And then again, normally a turret, maybe a summoning core, Necron Lord. Yeah, he's coming as well. There's the 4th gen. This is a safe build. When we start seeing 5 and 6 gens on the Necron player, I'm going to be angry. I'm sweating. Here we go. This is where it's dangerous. Tau, very early game harasser, the Vespids. I'm going to switch to Tau here. I want to see, did they get jetpacks already? I want to say they did. They're already here. So the Vespids are a really early game Tau mercenary unit. They can go in here as such and destroy one whole generator for the faction of their choosing. Wherever you send them, they're very strong. And for Necrons, this is devastating to see. Lies is going to want to prevent this, and there's the ability from the Vespid Sting Squad here. He canceled the generator, so it didn't get the cost taken from him. The Vespids are flying out of the Necron base. That's a crazy flight range. And what do we have here? Stealth Suit being a pain in the ass for the Imperial Guard, and the Imperial Guard vice versa. The explosion here came from the Obelisk. This is a really nice play by the Necron Warrior. Breaks morale, does nice AoE damage. And here we go. Vespids are in the Imperial Guard base now. Let's see if the Imperial Guard player destroys this listening post in time. He should be able to get it off if he detonates it. And Imperial Guard hops in this building, and they're going to start putting a lot of damage in on this squad. Now let's see. Necron Lord jumps over the river, starts picking off these Sting Wings, and now they have to get out. Stealth suits, any kind of cloaked units get real weird. Ooh, backhanded and killed. Cloaked units act real weird around listening posts, especially when they're captured with an LP building built on them. Tau putting a lot of pressure on here with the Sisters of Battle squad. Canonus is out along with the Tau commander. Imperial Guard squad is fully decked out, and this is where that Necron player comes in key positioning. As you can see, they're focusing the Guard player. Guard can turtle hard. Necron player is free to do what he wants. Here we go. 3-6 gens up here, and the Vespids are doing a good job harassing. I just feel that this is the wrong target. Guard player really staying strong. Sisters of Battle and Tau now realizing they need to switch targets. The longer the game goes on, I'll say it time and time again, the Necron just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. But I like the use of these Vespids here. And the Sisters of Battle worker burn that building. I forget what it's called. Combust. I believe these are 25 or maybe 75 power from the Necron player to build obelisks. Sisters of Battle just doing their thing. Let's see, just got the armory. There's the flamethrower pistol for sergeants and the canoness. From the Tau position, we have a second Fire Warrior squad. No Path of Enlightenment yet, so the armory for tier 2.5 is not done. That's how Tau tech. Free stealth suit squad there. Really nice pickup by the Imperial Guard. maintaining his squads quite well as well, and still managing to do damage. And here we go. The Necron player is out of base. Let's do a quick eco check. Tau 6810. I'd like to see maybe one more generator. The Path of Enlightenment is 210, and I believe 250 power. Very expensive. It doubles as the Tau Armory. I'm going to wait on the eco check for a minute. We have a nice battle lining up here. Tau player just has one Fire Warrior squad. You do want to see more Fire Warrior squads, generally two. They're really close here. You do not want your Fire Warriors face tanking all of this Imperial firepower. 70 to reinforce. Imperial Guard just getting turned to mush by the Tau Commander's blaster. Vespid's coming back at it. Really like this little back and forth up here with jump troops. Sisters of Battle have their flame grenades. Morale is broken. If this guard player is good, he can juggle the Commissar and execute once he gets into Tier 2. I don't see Tier 2 starting yet. You'll see the satellite dish on top. And again, he's just trying to hold back this Tau line, killing another stealth suit squad. Very costly. Necrons are being pushed back by the Sisters of Battle Horde. Very conservative use on this Necron Lord. As soon as he starts getting upgrades, which I don't see Forbidden Council yet, or Forbidden Archives, it's going to really turn the tide here. Can cast Solar Flare, all these other abilities. Necron Warriors getting a lot of free shots. I'd like to see them turn and focus these Sisters of Battle squads. They're quite full. Imperial Guard are pushing up, and this is why the Vespids didn't really need to be focused. I mean, they're being used in melee to tie up guard, which is nice, but these Imperial Guardsmen aren't really upgraded yet. They're not super scary. I mean, I guess you don't want to throw him in. These Necron Warriors now have 1-1. He's looking at his capping. What's going on here? Push your advantage. You have these troops. This is where the game gets scary. Fire Warriors setting up in the back behind a nice, strong Sisters of Battle line. Flayed ones are now starting to drop, and now the Necron player is going to start digging in. I'd like to see Forbidden Archive from him soon. Imperial Guard player getting his third generator down. We're going to see Tier 2. No Path to Enlightenment. There's the second Fire Warrior squad going to go down on the hill. And this is where it's going to get dicey here for these Sisters of Battle players. I feel like I hear somebody behind me. This is where it's going to start getting real dicey for the Sisters of Battle. These flayed ones are going to push them back. Yeah, the Necron Warriors taking a lot of damage, but that's fine. The Imperial Guard squad, they need to be focusing on these commanders. I mean, taking the eco down is nice, but all this infantry still alive. Flayed ones get dealt with real nice. Fire Warriors, Commander, beautiful ability to hold here. And now they're going to get pushed back. Turrets are coming down in the mid. Imperial Guard's starting to dig his feet in. He's already Tier 2. He's getting another worker, and he's going to start getting priests. Necron player also teching Tier 2. Sisters of Battle, are you going Tier 2? Not yet. Oh, they're already Tier 2 if those are Celestians. Yep, Celestians are out. And the last player to go Tier 2 is the Tau. Let's check Eco. 7420 for Tau. They got a long way to go. Imperial Guard's at 8030. There's the Vehicle Depot. Necron players at 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a lot of generators. Very scary. Sisters of Battle 8620, getting those command center upgrades and faith buildings. We're going to stay on the Tau because I want to see this Tier 2 drop down. They're getting another generator. Their economy is very weak. Those stealth suit squad losses early on were big. Okay, Imperial Guard trying to hold out. Chimeras are coming and to tip the tide of this battle. Until the Celestians get here. Here they come. Very scary, as always. We've seen them do work. There's the Forbidden Archives. Now this Necron Lord's going to start being able to change the tide of war. Is that another Celestian squad? It is indeed. Big AoE debuff goes down for range damage. First Chimera is out, and it's in a bad spot. It's in the back of the army. There's the Solar Burst. All these Sisters of Battle cannot shoot. And now they're going to start putting in a lot of pressure. Celestian models are what you want to pick off in this engagement. Necron Lord survives by the skin of his metal face. Okay, here we go. Second Chimera is coming out, and the Necrons in the flank can just stand and shoot. They're not going to be able to shoot facing the other way, Mr. Necron player. Shooting at the Fire Warrior, the Tau Commander, not what I like to see. You want to take these heavy, expensive Sisters out now. They're starting to get upgrades. Celestian squads as well would be great. Frag grenades on or crack grenades from the Sisters Battle Celestian squads. Really love seeing it. And both Chimeras down. Very expensive loss. Third Chimera, now first, I guess. The last one on the field. Necron Lord's doing work. Need to keep him alive. He's about 125. He's quite expensive. And these Fire Warriors are not shooting. It's what's keeping this battle in Imperial Guard favor. I'd like to see this heavy bolter turret moved up now. Guardsmen are now moving. I want to go to the Imperial Guards for a minute. There's the Tau Path to Enlightenment, getting the damage upgrade for Fire Warriors. I want to see the Imperial Guards, if he does get a Tacticia control, what armory upgrades he's getting. And here's the Celestians starting to get focused down now by Imperial Guard. There's that execute, and he's just going to run him right in, but this Chimera melts. Done. Done, done, done. Celestian's getting shot again. This Tau Commander's a menace over here. Gets his missile launcher upgrade to counter any vehicle play coming out. Again, nice little missionary harassed by this Sisters of Battle player, keeping the Necrons honest. Wraith's coming out now. Wraith's going to do real well with this big infantry blob. Don't see much detection. Necron player's trying to run his little workers over here. Heavy weapon squad fleeing. And as of right now, this is looking really scary for the Imperial Guard player. Necron player needs a little bit more time to kind of build up. He's getting these Wraiths. Wraiths are extremely scary assassin infantry. They can go invincible as such. And they float around the battlefield and they will rip through big squads like this. Wraiths are coming out in some pretty scary numbers now. Again, I'd love to see if we could take out one Fire Warrior squad or the Celestians here. And the Necron player is getting hammered in, but the Imperial Guard player is getting time to sit around. He's getting a Basilisk. Let's see who comes down here and takes these points. The Basilisk is going to really make this shooting blob go bye-bye real quick, especially with this Solar Flare. Okay, there's the Wraith. It's in action. As if it starts taking too much damage, it goes invincible. And now these Fire Warriors are going to melt. Okay, Imperial Guard player again. We saw him do this before. Start capping when he needs to keep pushing. There's a second Wraith there. And look, you can see the Wraith's effect, keeping the whole army moving. And right now, they're shooting at a Wraith that's invincible. Fire Warriors are the target. There's that Basilisk. Love to see it. Another worker's coming. And look at that. Fire Warriors are essentially shut down here. Tau Commander got all the way far back. The Confessor's coming out. Look at this Sisters of Battle constantly harassing up here. You love to see this. Use the entirety of the map. I don't think he's getting a Tacticia control, which generally indicates he's just going to stick with vehicles. Double Basilisk. That's very greedy. Necron player. Here comes the anti-infantry destroyers. Sisters of Battle. What are you getting besides that? Getting a squad upgrade increase. Want to go a lot of infantry. All these heavy Necron vehicles could spell doom. Lies is saying he's going to go fly his Barracudas in and get these Basilisks. Lily doesn't know there's two. Let's see if this heavy bolter turret gets turned into a missile launcher that'll protect the flank. I'd love to see one Sentinel built as well parked right here, just as an extra layer of defense. And here we go, Basilisks and Wraiths, scary combination, including the Solar Flare. These squads are going to get shredded to pieces now. Throwing the fire grenade on the Wraiths, really nice play. Trying to keep alive. Infantry command in the middle. I love seeing this from guard players. And let's see, he does reveal there's a Barracuda. These squads are now in. Mark target set up. One Basilisk down. That's 250 power. CC out on the vehicle, but there's nothing stopping the stealth suits. 500 power down on the guard player side. Oh my lord. Triple destroyers. The Sisters of Battle player has DPS upgrade from the Confessor, but look at how fast they're dying from these shots on the destroyers. He's still trying to build this. He should be targeting the commander. And the Imperial Guard are actually holding the line against all these Tau. Really love seeing these gun lines going off. There goes an entire Imperial Guard squad wiped out. The heavy bolter's doing a lot of work there. And if he can get some squads in here, he could save this position. He'll be in good shape. Necron player on the run. That's what I like to see here. Tau are keeping up really nice pressure. There's the execute from the guard player. Now the Tau are dropping like flies. CC'd the Devilfish, so it can't move. Another Basilisk. Two Basilisks queued up again. Necron player needs to stand and shoot here. I'd like to see him do some kind of work. What's in line for the Tau? We have the Tau Commander, so he did go down in one of those engagements. Sisters of Battle got their armory for their commanders up. There we go. They're pushing again. Solar Flare stops, and look at this. These destroyers are starting to rip through. Celestians are real tough bastards, and here we go. Barracuda and Devilfish are going to come over here, do some kind of sick maneuver over here. I'm pretty sure I remember a time Devilfish could jump. Don't quote me on that. I feel like at this point Basilisk is a little too late. I'd still like to see somebody cap this up. Tau's working on his eco. Imperial Guard is just sitting here hanging out, getting line of sight for his artillery. Flayed One's coming down. At this point in the game, a squad of 4 Flayed Ones gets melted by this many Celestians. It's generally not worth investing in them. They're quite slow. Again, they are sighting for the artillery, but still, I'd like to see some more. especially out of the Imperial Guard player. I don't see any kind of tactic switch, just a priest. He's just getting more generators for triple basilisks. Really investing in these basilisks now. Interesting. Okay, vehicle is stunned, but there's just nothing to follow it up. Barracuda's now picking off these destroyers. Barracuda goes down, but I think all 2 destroyers went down out of the 3. And again, these heavy weapons teams getting isolated and destroyed. Priest needs to pop his invincibility. He's trying to 1v1 the Confessor, but the Confessor's got a sicker weapon. Priest goes down. Costly investment. Triple Basilisks now raining down all kinds of hell on this Sisters army. Let's see, where's the Solar Flare? Solar Flare? Solar Flare! It is your time to shine! He goes into another plane of existence. And all these Sisters models are just really, really low. A nice gritty back and forth here in the middle. And here we go. Pariahs are out. Necrons are holding, and they actually have the audacity to tech up to tier 3 while their base is being pushed like this. I want to say this energy core is 750. He could have spent that on some kind of troops or army, but again, Tau, Necron players are known to be greedy. Watch him use these pariahs just to capture the relic. I'm willing to bet money that's what's going to happen here. Anybody want to take me up on that offer? Oh, we've seen Tau time and time. Why do I keep saying Tau? What is wrong with me tonight? We have seen it time and time again. Here we go. Did I or did I not call it? Well, I'm calling it too early. Let's see. Well, no. Oh my God. Wraiths and workers are also detectors. Fun fact for the Necrons. Tau player. Does Tau really have much of an army? He's got another Barracuda. Okay, he's going Montcas, so we're gonna see big, sexy Tau anime weeb battle suits. I think this is gonna be the first time on Dawn of War Stronghold we're seeing big, sexy Tau battle suits. Don't see them too often. The normal meta, in at least my games that I see. Oh, he's not going for the relic. I'm sorry, Mr. Necron player. Normally, you're seeing a Death Cult Assassin too. Scary unit. Generally, you see not Moldka, Kayon, the Patient Hunter. Moldka's the Killing Blow, I think. There's the Crisis battle suits. If these just jump over here, they will decimate all of this. Still in the tier 3's coming for guard. I'd like to see one more heavy bolter turret and a couple missile turrets, or maybe just more turrets in general around these basilisks. Maybe move a basilisk or 2 into the Necron base. Now they have the causeway control. Here we go. He's gonna push now towards it. Is Nightbringer cooking? No. Getting Crisis to on the base. Coalition centers down. We're gonna see an Ethereal. So we're gonna have 2 to 3 Barracudas in this attack force and Crisis suits with missile launchers versus Billings. Crisis battle suits are really strong jump troops, heavy infantry, heavy armor. They get Flamer, or they can get missile launchers. Very scary. Capped at 3. Very scary Tau unit. Can't say it enough. You see these in your base, it's over. And there's the, I believe it's the plasma rifle. Just decimated that Imperial Guard leader. I wonder if he's going to hide these Barracuda in Crisis suit, or if the Imperial Guard player saw it. Guardsmen are now pushing up to take the causeway. Looks like the Necron player... No, he's pushing. He wants to stun. Okay, he's getting the Catan Gods, which is another 750. God, Necron is disgusting. He has almost no units. You don't even contribute. Yeah, he's going south to get that relic. He's not even going to wait for the Imperial Guard player to say, hey, I need the relic, sir. Excuse me. He's just going to cap them both like an animal. Again, 1 or 2 more destroyers, maybe a tomb spider here to kind of pick up some dead. Said he's building another generator like a greedy. Here we go. Basilisk 1, defeated. Basilisk 2, I think. Oh, is it defeated? Basilisk 3 lives. The Imperial Artillery Corps survives another day. So this squad of Fire Warrior Ethereal Bodyguards can shoot almost across most small maps. And look at that. As long as they've got vision, they'll shoot it all. Watch them kill these poor heavy weapons teams. This one's got an autocannon. I'd like to see him kept alive. If the Ethereal dies, the Tau take a big morale hit. Look at this. One of the tier 3 units for the Necron player getting decimated by the Sisters of Battle Death Ball and artillery from the Sisters of Battle. So Shrine of the Living Saint coming out. Getting a lot of nice tier 3 units in this game. Nice back and forth as well. I just feel like this poor Imperial Guard player has been handicapped. He's just still building basilisks. At this point, he could have had a couple Lehman Russes. Does the Ethereal get sniped here is the question by the autocannon. He's casting his artillery barrage on a listening post. Does he live? He lives. The autocannon change targets these crisis suits. And as you can see, the autocannon point blank is doing heavy damage to the crisis suit with the priest whacking him. Down it goes. Casterkin up, one of my favorite units in the game. Putting down plenty of DPS. He needs to focus fire here. These losses aren't cheap. Lord Destroyer out. Caster unit vehicle for the Necron player. Doesn't do a lot of range damage, but it can mind control any unit on the field. This is a fake monolith. Crisis suits now in Necron base. Not looking good. Fake monolith. Catan. They're holding for now, but again, this poor guard player is getting his you-know-what pushed in. These crisis suits are really low, but they've done their job quite well. Yeah, they're getting mauled. Every shot from the Catan, I believe, lowers armor and has a chance to cause confusion, which makes enemy units target each other. Did those Casterkin die? Nope, there they are. There they are. Get the full effect of that. Stop for no one! This is a hologram by the Tau to trickery. And did the Ethereal die? No, he's chilling, but the Casterkin want him dead. Here we go. Teachings of Molten Ka. The Hammerhead gunships are going to start coming out. Heavy, heavy tank unit for the Tau player. Sisters of Battle are still up here. T4 30%, not good. That's coming from Lies. So the Tau player is getting really scared. There's some scary Necron stuff coming out on the field now. He puts the time field on the Exorcist, and let's see if he does a mind control. So the Lord Destroyer can... He's taking the Exorcist tank? What is happening? This is a Necron player! So the Lord Destroyer has a stasis ability, and it has a mind control ability that it can put on enemy vehicles. He drives it into Celestians like a clown and gets killed. But you can mind control any enemy vehicle on the field, and it's yours, but you lose the Lord Destroyer, so you can't use time stasis. The general thoughts in the community is if you see that happening, which you see the big green runes flowing, delete the vehicle, because you don't want them taking over like a Lehman Russ or Predator battle tank. That's scary stuff. You want to delete that. So it's a good way to get enemy heavy vehicles off the field. The Imperial Guard player is starting to dig in now. He's going to run these Casterkin out of the way. Tier 4 is done for the Tau, so we're going to see Hammerhead soon. Pariah's on the front guarding. There's no anti-vehicle so far for either the Necron player or the Imperial Guard, just these Lord Destroyers. Again, this is why some Sentinels are great, cheap AV. He's trying to bring this Lord Destroyer over here to CC and steal this Pentium engine. Let's see if it happens. Here we go. Does the Sisters Battle player delete it? Does he see it in time? No. That is now a Necron Pentium engine. And the Shrine of the Living Saint is out. Pariahs are just holding up these Sisters of Battle players, and now there's a Pentium engine in the front line. Quite scary. And you'll see the Sisters of Battle player has to destroy their own vehicle. The Lord Destroyer will come out of that when it's destroyed. Very scary circumstances surrounding that unit. And again, he could put this whole squad into a time stasis again if he really wants to. And he pops. Where are those Hammerhead gunships? The first one's coming out now. Extremely heavy weapons platform. The guard player is coming back, ladies and gentlemen. Love to see it as a guard main. Ogren's in the face of these puny blue Tau. Sisters of Battle are still scary. Imperial Guard players digging in to give him some more time to do what? Build more generators. Of course the Tau players building gens. The Living Saint trying to destroy Imperial Guard Eco. Big meme. Their Tau players getting pushed. Ethereal cloned the Hammerhead gunship. This does not do damage, but it's just enough to push the enemy back. If you're not paying attention, it looks like it's doing damage. And here we go, another Pentium engine. Solar Burst goes off, whole army can't shoot. And Lord Destroyer again looking to steal that big old Pentium engine. Living Saint just having a good old meme time. Barracuda goes down to a heavy bolter turret. Lord Destroyer destroyed. And I don't see nearly enough Necron stuff on the field. I don't think this Solar Pulse is actually happening anymore. I think we can all avoid that. Pentium engine just stripping through everything. There's our first Lehman Russ. I just think this is a bit too late. Ogrins could hypothetically go in here and mess this girl up. Okay, invincibility popped. Pathfinder squad going down. Very expensive unit. Was that another Basilisk? That's it. This is all the Necron player knows how to do. Prize. I can't stand Necrons. I'm so sorry. I really, to the Emperor and above, I would just love to see a scary, decent, non-cheesy Necron player. But, like, at this point in the game, you should have another Monolith down making more units. I mean, there's nothing cute here. There's no Necron warriors. There's nothing. It's like they play on, like, on one API. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry if I'm mean. I can't watch Necron players. I can't do it. I can't. They make me so sad. Okay, he's getting another flayed one. There's the second Monolith. We're at 25 minutes, okay? So, normally at this point, we like to see a little more APM from the Necron player. Granted, he did go for this expensive tier 3 upgrade, but he just doesn't have a relic. He doesn't have his Monolith. They made a push down here, but he never captured this. Same thing with up here. They just keep letting the Sisters of Battle get free eco. We all know this is a fake Monolith. Say psych right now. There's not enough anti-vehicle from this Imperial Guard and Necron player. This is a slow dying death here. Pariahs again coming in the mid. We like to see very scary units. But again, there's just too many units. A general weakness of the Pariah squad, yeah, they're very hard to kill. They get knocked over, and even when they attack, they sweep enemies away from them with these big halberds, and then they waste time waddling after the enemy units to kill. It really slows down a lot of what they can do. There's a Lord Destroyer, so maybe we're going to see some more anti-vehicle pressure, but look at this army. The Living Saint was almost dead earlier, and it revived. It has a revive ability on, and it goes on cooldown. Imperial Guard are still alive. They still are going for blood. The Ethereal survives last cannon into the face. There's still Lehman Rust, but the Imperial Guard eco is shattered. I don't even have to look at it to see it being shattered. Dual hammerheads on marked target Ogryns. The Ogryns are invincible currently, but marked target's such crazy debuff. Let's see these hammerheads with these railguns. And look at this. This is death to the Necrons. He put this Living Angel in stasis with the Lord Destroyer itself. More flayed ones coming out. Yep, Celestians are doing their thing. Guard player desperately trying to get out there to help, but at this point with Tau Hammerheads and Fire Warrior backline support, this game is pretty much wrapped up here, folks. Unless this Necron player pulls some kind of something out of his hat, it's all over here. He just has lots of flayed ones, and Celestians are not afraid of that. Again, I feel like this was a big blunder leaving these up here to feed both the Tau and the Sisters of Battle. Both players on Team 1 never had control. Good game overall. Good game. I'm very hard on Necron, so I apologize for a lot of the negativity. That's how I am. That's who I am. Not changing it now. Nice play by the Tau. There was a good couple moments there I thought the Tau was dead. I think, excuse me. I think the Sister Battle player just sitting here while the Tau player was getting pushed was really scary for him. I do like seeing him go Montka. Again, normally it's Koyon with Crew Toxes, so it's nice to see. But yeah, good game. Good game. And yeah, I want to say the Imperial Guard player, what was that, 6? Was that 6 Basilisks? My god, what is he hoping to accomplish? Not surprising here, Necrons had the most resources. Sisters of Battle player had the most resources overall. Okay, there we go. That was game 1. I have about 5 more games in this little session we're going to record. Thank you for watching, everybody. Please leave a like, comment. Let me know how we're doing. Any kind of matchups you want to see on the channel. And I will see you guys on the next video.